You're watching Firecrackers, reaching you live from our studios here in Lagos, Nigeria. To talk Nigeria's security challenges, who better than Ambassador Dr. Roy Ohidiobe, a security expert with almost 30 years military special forces experience. He is also the secretary of retired members of Nigerian Armed Forces, as well as the National Public Relations Officer of the Association of Licensed Private Security Practitioners of Nigeria. Dr. Roy, glad to have you with us.
Thank you very much. It's an opportunity.
Yes, let's get talking. President Muhammadu Buhari has finally met with the service chiefs after a lot of events which has played out in the northeast region and, of course, Nigeria at large. Are you excited about this particular meeting and the outcome, probably?
Well, thank you, because they have been meeting. This is not the first time, and this is not the last, at least throughout their tenure of service. You know, but one thing is certain is that the comments from the meetings was negative, because what was viral on the news was that I'm tired of your excuses. I'm no more going to take any of your excuses. So if that was actually what was the outcome, that means more excuses were presented, and it was a rebuff. Now, let me take you back a bit to the army structure, the military structure. It is not possible to overstay, because if you check from the Nigerian Defense Academy 5 years, every cadet knows their senior. If you go to check from the Nigerian depot NA in Zaria, okay, every set of soldiers, they know their seniors. Even in the other ranks commission, if you see a sergeant getting a warrant officer promotion and his seniors are still below that warrant officer promotion and appointment, maybe as RSM, Regimental Sergeant Major, is already a no-no. It's already a morale killer. Not to talk about where you have backlogs of officers on queue, waiting for you to just have your normal tenure and be pulled out ceremoniously from the force. Then they have the opportunity to also execute these same projects, because the military does not have, it's not a political party, you know, it's an institution. So there are instituted protocols, there are rules of engagement, you know, and there are strategies against the enemy at hand, at large. So we cannot have a situation where you have heads of service running beyond the instituted period approved. And when they need to leave, they don't leave. Any day they are leaving right now, you will see a lot of officers that have not exercised all what they should have done will be retired.
So in your opinion, the extended stay of the service chiefs is probably responsible for the security challenges in the country?
There have been security challenges in the country, and the security challenges in the country is extended to our neighbors, and it's extended to a global situation. Now, what our concerns are now is, how do we tackle the stability of our military, the strength of our military, and the optimal positioning of their morale? So those three things are key. So whether you like it or not, there will be one challenge: deal with Boko Haram and let it go. You will have another one. Al-Qaeda was the only thing we were hearing before. Then ISIS came on board. ISIS has come to get ISWAP now. ISWAP has harnessed Boko Haram to get their own opportunities to strike in Nigeria and the West Africa sub-Sahara province. So it's a going concern. As long as people live together, there must be dissenting communities, there must be people that are against government, against status quo. But what we are looking at right now is your capability to deter this loss of lives, your capability to encompass your area of providence, your area of superiority against illegal elements like bandits, terrorists, and all of that. So if you cannot institute...
I'm just looking at, sorry to cut you, but I'm just looking at probably the impact, the changes the DSS and police probably has made with the changes. I mean, we have a new IGP, as it were, I think probably just a year plus, and of course the DSS also saw some changes, but any impact whatsoever after making such changes?
When the new police officer came on board, you know, the current IG, I'm one of those that was happy, okay, because he immediately shied away from media trials, media hype, you know, and he began to look at the internal structuring of the police. He listened when people were crying about SARS. He listens when there's a viral video about a defaulting police officer. You immediately see that he's arrested, he's being tried, you know. Okay. And all of that was the right body language, you know, and the restructuring. Till date, I'm still happy with the IG we have. And I must tell you that he must have fought against a lot of political control, because Nigeria has instituted political control in all our agencies. And that has been one of the bane of destruction and dilapidation of our agencies. Political control, where politicians can decide who is promoted, who is assigned positions, who is allowed to go for foreign trips, foreign training and all of that. So it has really affected the structure. But this current IG, I'm seeing that he's ready, and I hope that when he's leaving, he must have put one or two people together to be able to continue from where he stops, because continuity is key, and that is one of the things that also affected Lagos State, lack of continuity.
With your level of experience, what else do you think are the fundamental issues? What else do you think could probably be the missing link?
In Nigeria here, the major cause of our confusion is corruption. Everybody can be, should I use the word everybody? Majority of persons in public office can be manipulated and corrupted. Majority of persons in government institutions go to work believing that they will make something before they get back home. Majority. You know, so the word everybody was so easy to come to my mouth because the quantity is large. Go to Ministry of Health, Ministry of Works, Ministry of all the ministries. You must see people that ask you for XYZ to do their legitimate duty. And that has shown that the bosses have displayed that corrupt attitude, which makes it to cascade down. So it has also affected our agencies, you know, where we believe that monies that are supposed to be given to a DPO is cornered, because the DPO is expected to even bring returns. Why are you asking me for money? You know, and it has gone up and down like that. So the lines that we should begin to draw are discipline, institutionalized discipline, not where people can take to one tongue anything they want to do. And if you have that in place, you will have another challenge with the judiciary. Because the judiciary has been a place where so many of the judges they make phone calls to be able to get into any position. And once they are put there by a government on ground, how will they now come and give judicial penalties to stooges of political appointees? A boy is in the court answering for a case of maybe rape, maybe murder, maybe corruption, and somebody is calling the judge and is asking for adjournment. And the next call up in court, either you don't even see the guy again or you just hear something funny. You are a pressman. If you take stock of all the cases that have gone lost from the media space in Nigeria, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Okay, look at the political campaign, the election. The last election, how many people were caught, even in viral videos, beating electoral officers, thumbprinting on ballot papers. They were arrested, lined up. No end to the case. Look at Evans, the kidnapper. We have not even seen. Look at Wadume. They are now saying some soldiers and police were released. Were asked not to come to court. And all of these funny things will just be cropping up. Why? Phone calls are being made. And this is one thing that is destroying our opportunity to secure our land. Because once people think that they can take advantage, then the man that is supposed to execute government policy is afraid. He's afraid to do what he's supposed to do.